I'm Kathy Russell. I am currently an after-school coordinator in Malcolm X Elementary School in Berkeley. And for 13 years prior to that, I was cooking instructor in the cooking and gardening program, mostly at LeConte Elementary School in Berkeley. I don't have extensive knowledge of the Farm Bill, but what I do know is that it funds not only farmers to grow commodities which are desired by the government, like corn, beans, soybeans particularly. And also it provides funding in this immense package. There's funding for what was known as food stamps, now known as SNAP, and CalFresh in California. It also provided funds for the cooking and gardening program and nutrition education throughout the state of California through the California Nutrition Network. That has been changed, and they've allocated those funds to go through public health departments rather than through the school districts. The benefits of that program, of our education program in the schools, to me, were that we were able to reach young children and change the way they ate through educating them, through giving them exposure to good, healthy foods, fresh vegetables, and fruit. It's a largely vegetarian, all vegetarian program in Berkeley. We taught them how to cook and how to eat and taste and experience new foods and what those foods did for their bodies as well. If they cook it, they will eat it. They will try it. They will be exposed to foods that they had never actually seen before. And the efficacy of this program was tested by University of California at Berkeley and the Public Health Department, where they brought studies into our kitchens and also into the lunchrooms to see if kids would try a new vegetable. They found that more children who had cooked that vegetable in our classes were willing to try something new. Say the consumption of winter squash went up tremendously after they had my classes and eaten winter squash in my classes. I think that by the way that we eat, larger portions of less nutritious food is killing us. That this generation of children is the first generation that will live a shorter lifespan than their parents. And it's because of our diet and the obesity epidemic. I think to really combat this health crisis that we're having from the obesity epidemic, we really need to look at what we eat, how we feed our children, how we feed ourselves. How many of us actually cook our own food from scratch and don't see it as a big chore? We're always looking at convenience, and that's what a lot of packaged processed products offer us, is convenience. To not have to measure, to not have to chop or cut. But there's something that is really holistic about cooking one's own food too, and kids love to do it. And if kids get interested in it, parents can have the kids cook their dinners. If the parents are really pressed for time, they can do it together and have a bonding experience. Also, it's way cheaper to do that. I mean, I know from my own personal experience having to feed 3 people on a low budget that it's way less expensive to have a 3 to 4 course dinner at home than it is to go out